Today's guest is Bob Zarlengo. He's a partner with Zarlengo Robb, LLP, CPAs and Business Advisors in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Thank you to Zarlengo Robb, CPAs and Business Advisors in Wheat Ridge, Colorado for providing a location for us to film this episode. At Zarlengo Robb, they think like business owners. For more information about Zarlengo Robb, please click the link in our website show notes. Hi, I'm Norman A. Hood, financial advisor and host of the Exit Plan Show. I interview America's top advisors like Bob Zarlengo to help business owners like you enjoy more personal freedom, grow their companies faster, and transfer ownership seamlessly when the time comes. Today's guest, as I said, is Bob Zarlengo of Zarlengo Robb in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Bob has more than 4 decades of experience in the public accounting industry. Okay, Bob, today we're going to talk about some exit planning case studies. I know you've been doing this a long time, so I'm sure you have some good ones.
Thank you for allowing me to come today.
Oh, we're glad to have you. Let's talk about third-party sales. I'm sure you've been involved in some of those. What's the most remarkable story you have about a third-party sale?
Third-party sale was a distributor of over-the-road truck parts, and he was selling to the over-the-road truck drivers who were working on their own rigs when they weren't driving them.
Okay.
And so the most remarkable story is that he called me and said, hey, I signed a letter of intent. And I said, okay, when are you going to close? He said, in 30 days. And typically the letter of intent is for 60 to 90 days. Very seldom would I encourage anybody to sign one over 90 days, but sure enough, it happened, and he closed in 30 days. And it was a third-party sale. It was 90% cash came into him, and with a 10% contingency amount that he got 12 months later.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah, so he was excited. He was a happy camper.
That's fast. And how far ahead of that 30 days did he actually decide to sell his business?
Oh, I hate to say that because that'll encourage business owners to think they can get it done in 150 days or 180 days, about 4 months.
Yeah,
he was wrestling with it for a while, but
that is a remarkable story.
That is remarkable.
Yeah. I would, 4 years wouldn't have been out of the ordinary either.
No, not at all.
Probably been more closer to the average, wouldn't it?
Right. Yeah. It's the exit planning process is 2 to 5 years. It's not the same as selling your house. You don't recarpet and paint and throw up the for sale sign. It doesn't happen. You want to make sure. Well, it could happen. but if you want to get the maximum value, which most everybody does, I haven't met too many people that don't. But they need to color it up a little bit.
Okay. Good. Great advice. Okay, how about insider transfers, whether it's involved with a transfer to either family member or key employee? What one sticks out in your mind there?
Well, one of them that sticks out in my mind is that this is mom and dad selling to the 2 boys, and it was right before the recession period hit, and we structured the deal because we looked at the entire package as the family sack of marbles. And so if mom and dad were paying some taxes on when they sold it, it wasn't as crucial to get that at a low tax rate, because of the fact that getting it at a low tax rate meant that the boys had to pay the tax on the money first and then give it to mom and dad. So there was actually double taxation. Anyway, what happened was that it had a pretty good net worth in the company, and they were in the construction industry. They just got decimated with the recession and stuff. So that took some rebounding. They're still in business. This goes back about 4 or 5 years, but it just took some rebounding and everything didn't come down the way we had hoped it would.
Okay, but just surviving that, and if you're in construction, that's a pretty good accomplishment.
Absolutely.
And then overall, what's been the most disappointing exit plan you've ever worked on?
It might be that one, just because of the fact that the family or it wasn't the boys' fault that the things, the business, the revenue side kind of slowed down. It was just victims of the economy. Now, just so people don't shut this off because they're saying, hey, if I want sad news, I'll watch the news on TV. I'll tell you the story of an exciting one, and that was a guy who wanted to sell his company, and he sold it for about $3.5 million to an insider. He tried to sell it to a group of insiders, 4 of them, and with the idea that the youngest one would be the one running it. And as he got into the deal, the youngest one came back to him and said, I'm not interested buying it with these partners. I'll buy it myself. And so he thought about it a while, and a year or 2 later he comes back, and this guy bought the company. It was doing about $3.5 million, and the first year after he bought it, it was up to 4.8, and the second year after he bought it, it's going to be close to $8 million.
Wow.
And so he's just really a guy who's rocking and rolling, and now he's decided, should I pay off the note to the owner? I got the cash to do it, or should I figure out something else to do with that cash? And so that's
a good problem.
It's an exciting thing to watch him. I mean, it's exciting and scary because he's a young guy and he's kind of impulsive in some of his decisions. But for the most part, it's an exciting story.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
You can go to the show notes on our website for more information about Bob and Zarlengo Rob. At the end of this video, you can subscribe to our free newsletter, download free guides, and have an opportunity to win free books from Amazon.